Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That's that beautiful fir that we've been splitting that we got for free. Like I said, it was about $1,000 worth of wood there. After we split it and get it bundled, we are just thrilled. And it's so easy to split, as you can see. I'll show you some on another video what we usually get, which is elm and cottonwood and that kind of stuff, and what it is that takes to split that kind of stuff, because it just doesn't split straight. It just curls, and it's just, with the splitter like this, it's not too bad. We used to split it with just mauls and wedges, and the wood was so wet when we first got it, as the wedge was going in, you could see the water rise up to the surface of the wood. This is truly a delight. Not that fir and pine and things like that are very popular here. A lot of people want hardwood if they know the difference, but most things you buy in the store are softwood. They complain that it burns fast, and for what you get and what you pay for, our bundles are probably twice the size, and they're really dry. So for the same price or a little bit less than what you get in the store, you're getting really high quality dried firewood. So what we'll do is we'll take a larger piece of the firewood, we'll split it so we can test the very inside for moisture content. We're not testing the outside, we're testing the very center of whatever piece of firewood that we just split to get an example of what the wood would be like. So it's incredibly dry because inside it's less than 20%, outside even less. Some wood that we've had here for a little bit, you can't even get a reading from. That's the hardwood I'm talking about, not this fir. I don't know what that's going to dry like. I'm sure it's fine. It just may take a little longer, maybe take a little shorter. I don't know. I'll keep you updated. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun making. I love running this splitter. I love running the tractor. That's how we move stuff around on the property. We got a couple acres, horses and all that, so we'd sell composted manure as well. It just works out really well. And being 77 and retired now for, I think, about 15 years, except for a couple of stints on a part-time job, the firewood business has been just tremendous. And you know, like I have said in other videos, I worked forestry, logging up in Canada, on the west coast of British Columbia. Big timber, big rugged areas. And then in winter time, we'd move to an island. And the only way in was either float plane or boat. And if the seas were rough, you were stuck there, or on the mainland, you couldn't get to your job. So I love wood. I love being able to be physical and do physical work. And this satisfies everything. I've run a chainsaw since I was, 19, 20 years old, and still love it today. Anyway, listen, I hope you're having a great day. I appreciate you being here. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. And I'm hoping you have the best day of your life, and your life just gets better every day after this, because it's only up to you to make it that way. Anyway, take care. Talk to you on the next one. Bye for now. Oh, and by the way, you know, this channel isn't about firewood. That's just one aspect of my life. This is about all kinds of things. And I always appreciate comments. But if you're going to make a mean comment or an ugly comment or condescending, don't bother. Go someplace else. Share your vitriol somewhere else. It's not welcome on this channel. But you, in your everyday life, being a good person, love to hear from you all the time. Anyway, take care. See you later.